everybody, and welcome to Wise today. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself, and it's great to have you on the Wise Token channel. Now, just going to get straight into things. This is going to be epic going in a couple of months ahead. So, been a bit quiet on this channel just because the Wise team is mostly doing development work, and of course, the last big video I did was on BNB launching BNB state. Wise B staking launching with the US dollar airdrops from BNB, which is a game changer. Still stands out as a beacon of light in crypto. You get US dollar equivalent airdrops. It's pretty amazing. Of course, Wise ETH staking still going strong, but of course doesn't have the airdrops because that product innovation wasn't around when the ETH launch happened last year. But it was thought up very wonderfully by Peter and the team for the Wise B. So that was pretty cool. All right, let's get straight into it. The roadmap ahead is about to take off, and we're looking at least about the end of November. It's just the 1st of November here now, and of course the end of November we could see NFTs rising. Let's check out the roadmap. We're going to check out check out a quick about the ecosystem, and that's probably a good start. I'm going to be covering a lot more videos on Wise leading up into what is going to be one of the best crypto launches in all of crypto. This is a game-changing frontier DeFi innovation coming to market, and it's going to be tackling products that are not in the NFT space that need to be there around lending, and of course also supercharging the lending and borrowing ecosystem that platforms like Aave do. But of course, with all those new products that are coming up, including Casper launch, we're going to look on all of that. There's going to be airdrops now to the ETH Wise holders, as well as obviously Casper, and that's amazing. So let's get straight into it, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, and let's get going. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you guys, it's going to be a huge upside for everybody. So let's get into it. We've got the roadmap. Let's go into Discord here, and we are on the roadmap in the chat here for Wise, and you can see that we've got the roadmap here. All these things have been achieved. We'll tick through. I'm not going to go through all of that, but let's see what's coming up. So we've just come out of October, Casper Dex enhanced testnet phase. So this will be behind the scenes, direct fiat onboarding. Now I'm sure what's happened with that there. One-click liquidity providing, and that's I'm not sure what's happened with that either. But coming up in November, this is what we're going to look at forward. NFT collateral. So if you check out Wise Staking with PD, did a video the other day on this, and it was pretty amazing. So NFT collaterals, this is a first product to market, and it's really the holy grail. And of course, it's the first complete product in the NFT lending space. So you'll be able to, basically collateralize your NFT and then borrow against that, and that's incredible. And the way it's been done is just fantastic. Now that's coming up, of course, and what that's going to lead to is basically it's going to be a flagship platform that merges NFTs and DeFi. And then, of course, it's going to evolve to the second step, which is NFT marketplace data-driven service that prioritizes artists. And then the third step is a launch pad, a service for new community-centric NFT launches. And that's going to be amazing. The profit's going back to Wise ETH stakers. So that's just on top of what's going on at the moment. So that's going to supercharge the Wise if it already needed to be. Obviously, Wise has pretty much got the biggest liquidity pool on Uniswap. So that's going to be pretty cool. So that's coming up, folks. That is a mega huge. And obviously, the NFT market exploding. That's especially onto OpenSea. And of course, that has caused massive gas price fees as well as the Uniswap trading as well. So being the biggest gasless on Etherscan. The next coming up, of course, is the Praise token. That's expected, but this is a new project getting up and running. They have been doing a lot of marketing videos on the Praise YouTube channel, just building up for that. But whether it makes November is another question. But it would be exciting if they could get towards the end of November. Now, back to this NFT collaterals. Looks like this will be at the end of November. It's got here, it's kind of implying at the beginning, but looks like it's going to be at the end, even though it's in a list here. It's not necessarily a date order. But that looks like that's going to come towards the end of November, so it's pretty huge. And you guys are all part of something that's going to be mega huge. That's so exciting. I won't talk about how many X's you're going to gain, but it's groundbreaking stuff. This, I think, is some of the best organic crypto frontier development in DeFi in the world at the moment. So pretty amazing. All right, so coming up also Casper Dex mainnet Wise Swap. So that's coming up. Obviously, the big Casper. That's the second biggest thing. So I think the prize token's big because remember half of the liquidity is going to be paired with Wise. So it's going to be a praised Wise pair, and so that's going to potentially, if it is successful, millions of raising millions, then they will be able to buy a lot of the liquid supply on the Wise market. So that's going to be pretty exciting to see. So we hope that they get those a very high capital raise in a 50-day launch. Now I can't remember the exact number, but they have a lot of social media personalities kind of in the middle area at this stage. So I think it's total audiences. I can't remember. I think it's 100 million or something like that. So I'll try and get more details on the next video on that. Casper Dex mainnet, of course, coming up. Casper integration. And of course, this Casper Dex mainnet could provide a nice source of income, and of course, good chance that will all be airdropped as well. But we'll wait for confirmation from the Wise team. Casper integration 50-day pre-sale. That's going to be pretty cool. And of course, so that's we have Praise going on and Casper going on. That'd be pretty neat. These things tend to be always slightly behind schedule, but we look forward to this when it does get here. It is certainly in the November roadmap, and we are in November the 1st here now. Collateral lending contract. Now this is the third big thing coming out within with the Wise ecosystem. This is massive. This is going to compete with Aave, but it's going to be supercharged products in there, and multiple X leverage from the looks of it. So collateral lending contract testing and audit still required in November. So that's going to come so soon enough, and so that's going to come there. Casper contract deployment, of course, is going to go live, and then this one here is the third one. Of course, we've got the testing back here, November, and of course, the lending and borrowing contract for December. Man, if they get all these things out all in this time frame, that's just mind-blowing stuff. And the profits from these, of course, you know how big Aave is, so it's huge for Wise OGs. So if you're here, you're a Wise OG, and of course, opportunity abounds in the months ahead for a lot of upside. All right, so December 2021 Wise VIP NFTs program. If you were lucky enough to get one of those, what was it? Can't remember the exact number, but I think it was 180 or somewhere like that. Some of the people got that. It was pretty cool. So congratulations to you. And of course, that's pretty much like a eco lifetime income for you. So well done to that. That's all based on profits too. December staking on Polygon deploy. It's going to come up, so that's going to be very exciting, especially around the gas fees. It's going to open up new features and benefits, but also around the gas fees on Ethereum, obviously being very high. Everyone's waiting for ETH 2.0, and that's not looking likely until next year. When exactly is another question. And of course, promises of super cheap fees again, but you just never know with that. So, but there are other solutions coming on, so we'll keep track of that too. January 2022, Wise Grant Program begins. To January 2020, expand the team. And then here's some interesting stuff coming up in January. Polkadot and Cardano integration. So that'd be fantastic. Obviously, Cardano with the London fork had, but was able to get the smart contracts finally after 5 years of development up to play. It's going to take a little time to ramp up, but Cardano is quite cheap at the moment, in my view. So it's going to have its day in the sun. So that'd be pretty cool. And then it's got a couple of Whisper chain integrations on March and April. So we'll look forward to see that play out as well. Early governance, Wise governance in early 2022 and mid 2022. Wise meetups global. So you can see this roadmap is unbelievable. And of course, they've been working diligently for months and months and months, been relatively quiet. Now, they're going to also do a lot of big marketing around this, so they've held off a lot of that marketing, and it's why it's kind of been quite quiet, apart from a video here and there from Peter, because they're going to time it with these launch pads, which makes the most sense, right? You're going to launch when you've got your big products coming out. So in summary, folks, we've got some awesome stuff coming up with this NFT collaterals game changer. You can imagine so many people trying to collateralize the NFTs, and of course it's going to be really fantastic. Of course, that does include the NFT marketplace coming up and Launchpad after that, so some real value add ladders there, nice. And of course, probably dominance in the space too. It's going to be pretty cool. And then of course the Praise token coming up. Casper launch going to be huge with the DEX as well, and that DEX could be potentially very profitable So that's going to be fantastic because Casper doesn't have a DEX, decentralized exchange, for those who are not familiar. And of course, collateral lending contract in December. So November, December looks fantastic, and you're going to see a lot more videos from me covering this. So spread the word, share this channel, and subscribe, like, share, and hit the bell, of course. Get into it because a lot of good stuff coming up. Now, also, if you want to get, if you want to do some more WiseBee stakes, you can get 10% bonus and shares just by using the link in the video description. So go for gold on that, and you can do some new stakes. Let's quickly check out the Wise website at the moment. So it's the Wise website, gets updated all the time. It's going to be lots of new user interfaces for these new products, so we're going to look forward to that as well, especially the NFT collaterals. And Peter's got a video on that, so check that out. I'll leave it in the video description after this. We've got total of the value locked at the moment on Ethereum chain. So you just hit this on the website. This is the wisetoken.net. We've got $519 million, pretty nice, up 4.5%. Ethereum pumping, and so as the Wise ETH, Wise ETH pumping as well. Staking $118 million, lending $264,000, and liquidity $400 million in liquidity. Wicked. That's so good. Our products stake, lend, and liquidity, nice, and of course NFTs coming up soon as well. So pretty cool on that. You can obviously see your dashboard of your own staking there. Exchange as well. You can exchange tokens, which is very efficient there as well. So pretty cool. Now, also, that's just Ethereum. So if we switch it over to BSC, which is where WiseBee is, that's where you get the airdrops at the moment. You don't get them on Ethereum at the moment, but you will get them once these products start launching. $32 million, up 9.7%. Nice. Obviously, it goes up with BNB. So Wise ETH goes up with ETH, and WiseBee goes up with BNB. Staking $5.8 million, lending $80,000, and liquidity $26,300. So looking good there as well. All right, so let's quickly go to the wiseth.info. This is a great place for seeing all the overall stats, and we've got some key stats in here. I like going to the hot numbers here. The current price 62.8 cents. The 0.001459 ETH. The price floor 54.5 cents. So that's the price floor, giving you most cryptos don't have price floors, right? It's very rare. So this has a price floor 54.5 cents, and the actual price is 62.8. So not a big gap there at all. So maybe about 7-8 cents gap. That's nothing. Price floor percentage negative 13.18. You got a listing price of 16 cents. So if you were obviously into the listing price when Wise ETH was set up in the launch, you are well in the money now. So that's pretty cool. Total market cap $132 million, and liquidity $400 million there. So nice. And you can see the price there going up there on the right. Now I just want to quickly check out the staking numbers as well. The total stake percentage is 88.95%, which is, up there, right up there with the very best of CDs. So nice on that, and average stake length 1,052 days. So that's pretty solid too. All right, so that's pretty much it. There's lots of good stuff in here. I won't go through it all, but that's pretty much it. You can jump back to Discord here. You can also see the price bots there as well. So WiseBee is at just under 28 cents, and a TVL total value locked is 32 million. Wise here obviously 62.82, and it's 519 million. So nice. Actually, I was going to jump back to here. I think it might have a position. Yeah, liquidity rank on Uniswap number one, folks. So wait till that starts getting the profits airdrops from all these new products that are game changing in the crypto space for NFT collaterals and lending and borrowing. It's going to be pretty massive for sure. So that's looking pretty good. Hope you guys enjoy this one, and let's see how I'm doing for time here. Going pretty good, 15 minutes. I think it's pretty good wrap up, folks. Lots coming. I'm going to do lots more videos on Wise, so do spread this channel around, share it around your friends into the different channels and stuff like that. And if you're new to Wise, man, you should check this out, because this is going to be a ginormous. You're looking for something big, this is going to be big. It's already, Wise is already pretty big, but this is big. This is gigantic. So hope you enjoyed that. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Subscribe, like, and share, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.